Ad Astra had its world premiere at the Venice Film Festival on August 29, 2019, 22, 23, and was released in the United States on September 20th, 2019 by 20th Century Fox. 5. The film received an early release in the United Kingdom, Ireland, and France on September 18th. It had previously been scheduled for January 11, 2019, and then for May 24th before being pushed back. 24. Home media. Ad Astra was released on digital and Movies Anywhere by 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment on December 3, 2019, with Blu-ray, 4K Ultra HD, and DVD releases following on December 17. 25. Reception. Box office. Ad Astra grossed $50.2 million in the United States and Canada and $85 million in other territories, for a worldwide total of $135.2 million, against an estimated production budget of $80 million. 4. In the United States and Canada, the film was released alongside Downton Abbey and Rambo: Last Blood, and was projected to gross $15 to $20 million from 3,450 theaters in its opening weekend. 26. 27. The film made $7.2 million on its first day, including $1.5 million from Thursday night previews. It went on to debut to $19 million, finishing second behind Downton Abbey. 28. The opening was compared to First Man, 2018, another drama involving outer space which received high praise from critics but a lukewarm audience reception, resulting in a muted box office turnout despite its cast and budget. Deadline Hollywood deduced the film would lose $30 million off a projected $150 million final worldwide gross, a figure it would ultimately fall short of. 3. The film made $10.1 million in its second weekend and $4.4 million in its third, finishing 5th and 6th, respectively. 29-30. Critical response. On Rotten Tomatoes, the film holds an approval rating of 83% based on 399 reviews, with an average rating of 7.5/10. The website's critical consensus reads, Ad Astra takes a visually thrilling journey through the vast reaches of space while charting an ambitious course for the heart of the bond between parent and child. 31 on Metacritic, which uses a weighted average, the film has a score of 80 out of 100, based on 56 critics, indicating generally favorable reviews. 32 audiences surveyed by CinemaScore gave the film an average grade of B, on an A+ to F scale, while those polled by PostTrack gave it an average 2.5 out of 5 stars, with 40% saying they would definitely recommend it. 3. Brian Tellerico, writing for Roger Ebert.com, gave the film 4 out of 4 stars, writing that this is rare, nuanced storytelling, anchored by one of Brad Pitt's career best performances and remarkable technical elements on every level. Richard Roper of the Chicago Sun-Times gave the film 3.5 out of 4 stars, writing, "In the hands of director and co-writer James Gray, Ad Astra is one of the most beautiful films of the year, even when it makes little sense, and even when Brad Pitt's performance veers between one of his all-time best and one of his all-time not best." 33. David Ehrlich of IndieWire gave the film an A and said, Ad Astra is one of the most ruminative, withdrawn, and curiously optimistic space epics this side of Solaris. It's also one of the best. 34. Similarly, Zan Brooks of The Guardian gave the film 5 out of 5 stars, called it a superb space opera, and praised Pitt's performance, saying, Pitt embodies McBride with a series of deft gestures and a minimum of fuss. His performance is so understated it hardly looks like acting at all. 35. Variety critic Owen Gleiberman praised Pitt's performance, explaining, "Gray proves beyond measure that he's got the chops to make a movie like this. He also has a vision of sorts, one that's expressed nearly inadvertently in the metaphor of that space antenna." One Peter Travers of Rolling Stone rated the film 4 out of 5 stars and referred to it as absolutely enthralling, and praised Gray for his direction and his unique approach to the science fiction genre, as well as the cinematography and Pitt's performance, whom he referred to as marvel of nuanced feeling. He also drew comparisons of the film's tone and themes to other notable films set in space, particularly 2001. A Space Odyssey, 1968, Solaris, 1972, Gravity, 2013, and Interstellar, 2014. 36. Mark Kermode of The Guardian compared the film to Event Horizon with Interstellar Overdrive, noting the similar premise to the 1997 film. 37. Critic Kurt Loder praised the visual effects, but criticized the lack of originality and the patchwork style of the script. 38. Adam Graham, writing for the Detroit News, found problems with the film, giving it a C rating. "This is slow, obtuse filmmaking with little emotional connection." 39. Accolades. Award date of ceremony. Category recipients. Result ref. Academy Awards February 9th, 2020. Best Sound Mixing Gary Rydstrom, Tom Johnson, and Mark Alano nominated 40. Art Directors Guild Awards February 1st, 2020. Excellence in Production Design for a Fantasy Film Kevin Thompson nominated 41. Austin Film Critics Association January 22nd, 2019. Best Cinematography Hoyt van Hoytema nominated. Chicago Film Critics Association Awards December 14th, 2019. Best Use of Visual Effects Alan Maris, Jedediah Smith, Guillaume Rocheron, and Scott R. Fisher nominated. Critics' Choice Movie Awards January 12th, 2020. Best Visual Effects Alan Maris, Jedediah Smith, Guillaume Rocheron, and Scott R. Fisher nominated 42. Best Sci-Fi/Horror Movie Ad Astra nominated. Dragon Awards 2020. Best Science Fiction or Fantasy Movie Ad Astra nominated. Dublin Film Critics Circle Awards December 19th, 2019. Best Cinematography Hoyt van Hoytema nominated. Best Actor Brad Pitt 7th place. Florida Film Critics Circle Awards December 23rd, 2019. Best Film Ad Astra nominated. Best Cinematography Hoyt van Hoytema nominated. Best Score Max Richter nominated. Best Production Design Kevin Thompson, Kevin Constant, Krista Monroe, Allison Sadler, David Scott, and Gary Warshaw nominated. Best Visual Effects Alan Maris, Jedediah Smith, Guillaume Rocheron, and Scott R. Fisher nominated. Georgia Film Critics Association January 10th, 2020. Best Cinematography Hoyt van Hoytema nominated. Grammy Awards March 14th, 2021. Best Score Soundtrack for Visual Media Ad Astra, Max Richter nominated 43. Hollywood Critics Association January 9th, 2020. Best Visual Effects Alan Maris, Jedediah Smith, Guillaume Rocheron, and Scott R. Fisher nominated 44. Houston Film Critics Society Awards January 2nd, 2020. Best Visual Effects Alan Maris, Jedediah Smith, Guillaume Rocheron, and Scott R. Fisher nominated. IndieWire Critics Poll December 16th, 2019. Best Lead Actor Brad Pitt nominated. Jupiter Awards August 29th, 2020. Best International Film Ad Astra nominated. Online Film Critics Society Awards January 6, 2020. Visual Effects Alan Maris, Jedediah Smith, Guillaume Rocheron, and Scott R. Fisher won. Saturn Awards October 26, 2021. Best Science Fiction Film Release Ad Astra nominated 45. Best Costume Design Albert Volsky nominated. Best Film Special/Visual Effects Scott R. Fisher and Alan Maris nominated. San Diego Film Critics Society December 9th, 2019. Best Cinematography Hoyt van Hoytema nominated 46. Best Visual Effects Alan Maris, Jedediah Smith, Guillaume Rocheron, and Scott R. Fisher won. Sant Jordi Awards April 23rd, 2020. Best Actor in a Foreign Film Brad Pitt won. Seattle Film Critics Society December 16, 2019 Best Visual Effects Alan Maris, Jedediah Smith, Guillaume Rocheron and Scott R. Fisher 147. St. Louis Film Critics Association December 15, 2019 Best Visual Effects Alan Maris,